Somerset maintained their perfect start to this season's Clydesdale Bank 40 competition with a 71-run victory over Worcestershire at a sunny Bath. And these are the highlights. Vikram Solanki won the toss and asked Somerset to bat first, and it looked like a good decision. Somerset were reduced to 25 for 2 inside the first 5 overs, with Marcus Trescothick and Nick Compton both back in the pavilion. But a crowd of 3,000 enjoyed seeing Xander de Bruyne hit his first ball for 6, and were delighted to see Craig Kieswetter return after his England duties and carry on the form he showed in last week's ICC World 2020 final. He and de Bruyne made light of those early losses and created a partnership of note on a wicket which was not really that conducive to big hitting, although you couldn't tell that from some of these shots. Kieswetter's score over 50 in last week's final in the Caribbean did it again on his return to the county, his half-century coming off 58 balls with his third 6. Having got his side into a decent position, Kieswetter fell on 52 as he got a leading edge to Imran Arif and was caught in the covers. And that wicket led to a mid-innings collapse. The informed James Hildreth went second ball, caught behind off Imran with a mistimed pull shot. De Bruyne then edged Daryl Mitchell behind in the 25th over for 55. Jos Buttler, keeping his place in the side as a batsman, was another to fall as he edged Solanki behind, trying to cut for 11. Peter Trigo did what he does best by striking Mitchell over the long off boundary for 6. But to the very next ball he tried to hit another big shot and hold out for 22, leaving Somerset precariously placed on 157 for 7 in the 33rd over. So it was time for Ben Phillips to shine. The 34-year-old had never struck a one-day 50 before, but he picked the perfect time to do so. He looked in great form from the off, striking the ball well, really well at times. He and Murali Kartik took the total to 189 towards the end of the 36th over, when the latter punched a ball from Jack Chantry straight to mid-wicket and was out for 5. A score of around 210 looked on the cards, but some superb hitting from Phillips and Alfonso Thomas soon changed that as they piled on the runs in the heat at the end of the innings. They were able to add 42 in only 21 balls in the batting power play. Thomas went for 19 off 11 balls in the last over as he failed to beat the short fine leg fielder. But Phillips went to his 50 to only the 33rd ball he faced. His innings of 51 not out included 7 fours and a 6 as Somerset finished on a highly respectable 235 for 9 from their 40 overs. Worcestershire could not have got off to a worse start in reply as Solanki received a brute of a ball from Mark Turner, which he could only fend off to Kartik. Moeen Ali had a couple of let-offs early in his innings, this the second time he was dropped in the space of 2 overs. After a poor start of the season, Australian Phil Jakes has found some form of late, and his side needed him to fire to get their innings moving. He swatted Phillips into the sun-drenched supporters. Both he and Moeen, though, fell in successive overs after putting on 63 for the second wicket. After Jakes had fallen to Turner on 29, Moeen swung across the line on a ball from Thomas and was bowled for 26. Worcestershire had made a quick start, going at 7 runs per over, but the job of Ben Smith and Alexei Kavesi was to ensure that no more wickets fell for a while, and they were able to add 37 for the 4th wicket, although the run rate did drop noticeably. Smith had made 19 off 27 balls when he was bowled by Trigo at 106 for 4, and that was in the 18th over. And from that point, Worcestershire faltered badly, losing their remaining wickets fairly quickly. Kavesi was bowled around his legs on 23 by Kartik. Some hesitation from both batsmen then led to James Cameron being run out by Trigo from short fine leg. Mitchell, who was involved in that run out, was then legged before prodding forward to Kartik for 14 as the innings completely lost its way. Gareth Andrew edged an attempted pull off de Bruyne and was taken behind, and the visitors had slumped to 141 for 8 and the game was just about up. Worcestershire took their batting power play, but to its second ball, Chantry was caught behind for 9. And 2 balls later, Ben Scott pulled Turner to Compton at deep square leg and was out for 12 as Worcestershire were dismissed in only the 33rd over for 164, Turner finishing with figures of 4 for 36. So in the end, it was another comprehensive win for Somerset at the festival, and they've now won all 5 of their Group A games, and they are looking like the side to beat in this competition.